Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to our Vlogmas Day 4. Okay guys, so we're starting off this story time with me trying to formulate a friendship with a particular young lady that I met. Now, on paper, we seem to have a lot in common. We are mothers, we are tall, we are bubbly, we are friendly, we are energetic, we love to laugh and make jokes. And we seem to be like career focused and similar in a lot of aspects, right? So although I'm very selective with making friends, and I'm glad that I am, right? I decided, you know what, let's try to build a friendship. So it started off really cool. I met her through a mutual friend, and the three of us were always together. It was a vibe. Like, it was honestly such a good time. Every time we were around each other, it was like laughs. It was just a good vibe. When it started to get a little bit shaky is that she's the type of person with a lot of strong opinions, right? And so am I, I'll be totally honest with you. And I'm not a combative person. I'm not going to fight you down. Like, I honestly do not like that kind of, I'm not into that kind of chaos. I would just be like, all right, cool. But there's certain times when it is, you have to stand up for yourself and be like, listen, I've heard enough, like, no, right? So we try to formulate a particular standard where if there was something that I did that she did not like, she can come and talk to me about it. And if there was something that she did that I did not like, I could come and talk to her about it. And in the beginning, there were things that each other, that we did and the other person did not like it. We spoke about it and we honestly did try on both parties, I can say that, to, change and make it better for the friendship, for the sake of the friendship. There was one particular incident a day, and I think that temperatures were really high because she was actually going through something. I'm not going to mention what it was, and I think I didn't realize how much it was affecting her, right? But I also did not like the way that she spoke to me. However, there were signs of, before it got to that major issue, there were signs of things that I did not like, what you might call like red flags. I am not the type of person that if somebody does not like another person, I automatically just go with, my friend like that. I never like that, and I find like a lot of people have put me, friendships I'm talking about here, have put me in positions where they don't like someone and they like that, or they expect that kind of blind loyalty where I also have to dislike the person and visibly show it. She was so convincing about issues that she had with people that I'm not gonna lie, I became the kind of girl that was the same way that I did not like, was basically not like having a mind of my own. You don't like that person, so I automatically don't like the person. And the stories were so far-fetched, but I'm telling myself, I also do not know these people. So I'm thinking to myself that my friend would be honest with me and let me know exactly what it was. Anyway, so fast forward back to the day that it totally ended. I was seeing different aspects that I did not like, and I felt like if I didn't like the fact that I had to come telling you every single time when I didn't like something, and it's like you would seem to be open to it and then not. It wasn't adding up, and I didn't like some of the things that she was saying about people. It's okay to make like little jokes or whatever, but it was starting to get a little bit personal and a little bit mean, and that's not really my vibe. I don't like that because I don't want to be mean to people, because I don't want people to be mean to me. Hello. So it was just a little bit weird. And then it just came to the point of the particular day in question where there was a blow up. Not only that, but there was a blow up in front of other people. Well, let me say one particular person. And I think at that point, it was a no for me. I tried to reason with her, tried to talk to her, and she also is like, basically pointing the finger. If it is you're mad or upset about something, you should be able to say it, right? Whether it is you're upset, I'm not saying it has to be in the calmest of tones, but you also have to be able to take accountability. And I don't like that one-sided friendship where somebody's just like, well, you did this, you da da da. Okay then, so you think you don't do things? It's not because I don't bring it up every 5 minutes means that it doesn't exist. So at that point, when it really collided and things were said, for example, I don't want to lie, I want to be like legit honest exactly with what she said. She was just like, well, this is not how it is I deal with my friends, and this is how people just lose out on friendships with me. Girl, don't threaten me like that. You trying to cut me off? Why? Because of my reluctance to just submit to your will? No, sweetie. Sweetie! What people fail to realize about me is that I have no problem being a loner. Okay? My family is my everything, my life, my soul, my joy, and Jesus. You think I'm gonna die if I don't got you in my life? Sweetie. Oh, baby. So that was like the worst thing that she could have said. And she tend to repeat that several times to me throughout the short span of our friendship. I don't like people threatening me that kind of way, because it came off like a threat, like, oh, you know, well, if it is you lose me as a friend, and that's how people is lose good people in their lives or whatever. So what makes you so sure of yourself that you are the good person to be lost? Okay, we're entitled to believe what we want. I went home that day when it is we had that explosion, and before I don't want to skip. Right before this, I went home. I try to patch it up. Now, I'm the kind of person, I do not like awkward silences. So I try to, bring it together and make little jokes and everything. And I was getting very much a cold shoulder. And in my head, I'm just like, girl, Chanel, are you begging for friends? Like, please get it together. So I went home and I thought about it. I pondered on it, and I, of course, talked to my core, my circle, my sister and my daughter. And they also were just like, what are you doing? Listen, from the time they asked me that, I'm just like, that's it there. So I cut that sucker loose. Guys, I apologize for the lighting in this video. Both of my lights are dead right now, so right, but let's just ignore that. It's still me, right? So okay, where was I? So I cut that sucker loose, basically. And come to find out, the mutual friend that I met, like through her, I didn't want to deal with the drama. So basically what I did is that I cut her out too, which is probably not the best thing that you could do, because at the end of the day, she did nothing to me. But I just felt like if they had a closer friendship, and I didn't want to get in between that. I didn't want to be the reason, or like, I don't like awkward silences. I think it's so cringe. Like, I cannot stand it. I don't want to look like if I'm running down anybody or fighting for friends. We do not do that over here. So I'm just like, you know what? Bye to both of you. And sayonara, peace out, no animosity whatsoever. To the point that other people did not even know that I was not speaking to, the ex-friend. Because I am the type of person, I'm an excellent minder of my own business. So I'm not the type to be like, well, I'm not talking to she, Like, what the hell? No, we don't do that. I'm a big woman, right? 36 and proud. Anyway, I was just like, So I cut them both loose. To the point that the mutual friend, let's say, well, let's not even bother to call her a name. The mutual friend came to me and she was just like, okay, Chanel, I really want to know why it is you stop speaking to me, because last time I checked, we had no issue. We did not do anything wrong. I mean, we did not have any kind of falling out, whatever. Like, so I don't understand. And I did nothing wrong. That's what she's saying to me. And I was just like, listen, to be honest, I thought you would have just sided with your friend. So I just didn't really want to get in between it. And I'm all about peace. Like, I have a lot going on, all right? A lot. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm just not going to try to fight up with you all. And I had to apologize to her, because honestly, she was right. She did nothing to me. So what was the reason for me like locking her off? Just because I'm thinking she would side with, But it turns out she had a brain of her own. Look at that, People hardly have these days. So she and I are actually still really good. Okay guys, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my story time. I try to condense it and make it as short as possible because I do not want these Vlogmas videos to be just me rambling, because I love to talk. All right, I love to talk. So I hope you enjoyed. I do apologize about the lighting. It's not going to be like this in the previous vlogs, sorry, in the upcoming vlogs, so stay tuned. I will see you in my next one for Vlogmas Day 5, and thank you so much for watching. Bye guys. Because I definitely believe that a woman should have her own. I am not going to ever be the housewife where if I need money I have to go and ask my husband. That's never going to happen. Okay, I grew up as an independent girl. I saw my mother, despite being a married woman, have her own accounts and credit cards, and like, you just need to have your own.